you today about why you need to use less plastic. So the oceans are essential to life. They affect everyone in small and in big ways, which is why we need to do better and use less plastic and not allow any more trash to get into the ocean than there already is. Now more than ever is a good time considering the amount of trash and plastic that's already in the ocean. Every year 8 million tons goes into the ocean and lots of people are affected without even realizing it. I think everyone needs to be aware of the garbage patches and the trash that are all in there, and they would better understand and want to help fix it more. Using less plastic would drastically change the damage already done, which is why I'm telling you today. So my main points are what and where are garbage patches and how you can help stop them, plastic in the ocean and why we need to stop more from getting in there, and how not using plastic can help the ocean and why you need to do it. So to start off, I'll explain garbage patches. What are they and where are they? And how they're affecting us. So first, what and where. The NOAA says that garbage patches are one large area in the ocean where litter, fishing gear, and trash all circulate and they collect. They're formed by rotating currents, so it's essentially just a giant whirlpool of garbage. It just keeps sucking in more garbage, and they never go away by themselves. As of June 27th in 2019, there were 5 garbage patches, 1 in the Indian Ocean, 2 in the Atlantic, and 2 in the Pacific. The most famously known one is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. So how does it affect us? Honestly, not directly yet, but it can eventually. It does have an impact on mariners and boats though, because if they get their vessels caught in the trash, it's really hard to see whenever it's floating under the surface, and it can clog their intakes and nets can get caught in their propellers. So whether it affects our health or not though, trash in the ocean isn't a good thing and we need to stop it. Garbage patches don't clean themselves like I already said, and we need to prevent plastic and garbage from entering the ocean. Using less plastic means that there's less plastic and trash being thrown on the ground, getting swept up by rivers and streets and going into the ocean and adding more to those garbage patches. And they just keep sucking it in and getting more in there. So now that I've told you a little bit more about garbage patches, I'll go into some more depth about plastic and how it really affects our health in a bad way. So plastic is never really degradable, it just gets smaller and smaller. It's caused by UV radiation that fragments the plastic to get smaller and smaller until we can't see it on a microscope. Boyan Slat of the Ocean Cleanup, the CEO and founder, says that not only are smaller pieces of plastic harder to extract and clean up, but they're more harmful than the larger pieces. So small creatures can mistake it for food and then they eat it. And these small creatures are at the base of the food web, which we then catch, cook, eat, and then transfer those toxins from the plastic into our own bodies whenever we do eat them. So if we stop using plastic and adding more plastic into these microplastics where they get smaller, it will directly stop this problem immediately. So now that you know a little bit more about the dangers from plastic, I want to tell you why you specifically should stop using plastic, or at least using less than you already do now. So many animals in the ocean die every day because of plastic and our trash that is in the ocean. Whether they eat it, choke on it, or even caught in it, many animals can suffocate and die from things in the ocean. And the ocean contains more than 97% of the water in our world, so why do we keep littering it and throwing more trash into it every day? If you use less plastic, you can save lives, human or animal. Also, a cleaner and better world is a world that we need today. The switch isn't hard either. Plastic straws to paper or stainless steel straws, disposable baggies into reusable ones, cups that you can reuse more than once instead of the one-use cups. Also, bring your own grocery bags to the store. I hope I opened everybody's eyes to why you should use more plastic and the different harmful things in the ocean, and hopefully wanted you to take action and stop it. Garbage patches don't go away by themselves. Plastic doesn't go away either, and it's causing us and the sea wildlife more problems every day. You can easily switch plastic over to something that's more reusable at any point in your life and eventually help this problem go away. These are just small changes that you can make to your life that will have a big impact on our world. So use less plastic or none at all if you're able to. Even if you don't swim in the ocean, eat seafood, or even live near or close to an ocean, it affects everyone, and it's important to stay informed and take action about something that takes up 71% of our world. So keeping it clean should be everybody's concern. Thank you.